Brace yourselves as we brace this beam down and fill it with air. Crete. And rafter, we're gonna work on the rafters.
Take your order, please.
In building with earth bags, we discovered our family thrived creatively and grew stronger by working side by side. We welcome you to be part of our family for this week's adventure.
What's our streetness?
It needs to go up.
Is it straight?
The string? Yeah, it's straight enough. We're looking to get into a project working with Aircrete.
It's amazing how interesting it has turned out to be.
Yes.
Last time we tried to lift these beams into place, pour them, and then lift them up there. Yeah, Aircrete's not as light as it may seem.
It is light, just heavy.
Yeah. The name Air, doesn't apply as much as you might think.
Yes, it does.
It's more Crete than Air.
It was very
a Crete
light
to get up
in
there.
comparison to a regular concrete beam. Yeah, very light.
Yeah, it is much lighter. Yeah. We posted it.
Get that screwed in yet?
Now we can get this all taped up. We're gonna have to board this side like we did the other side. I kind of wonder what would happen if you mixed it with helium. Would that be considered spacecrete? Our beautiful foam maker needs an upgrade. So we need to upgrade the water pump. This guy is a much powerful pump, hopefully, and will give us a little more
Hoompa, you know?
a little bit bigger, but hopefully this will provide more power, because before I couldn't put in enough liquid per the air pressure, because there's actually back pressure from having the screen there. Water pressure wasn't enough to produce enough foam per second. Alright, let's get to pouring some foamcrete. See these little tiny holes right here? You gotta pour through those up here. And I thought they were a bit small, so I'm gonna cut them a little bigger. For this new foamcrete design, we decided to change the foaming agent. This is the stuff people were using, so hopefully it'll give us a little bit better foamcrete result. So I'll try 2 cups, but that might be too much. You know, this is one of these moments you didn't think through it all the way, you know? I said that has gotta go up there. Really should have done it the mix up there too. Ta-da!
Oh, that wasn't too bad. Smell good?
Soap smells like car washing fluid. It's gonna be kind of a fun project up here, isn't it? Everything we're doing is up here. All right, the first step is to fill this up with water to our line, and we have to dump this half a bag of Portland cement. Half a bag is a 5-gallon bucket. Who knew? Perfect. And then we have to mix in the foam until it's full. And then
Once they start, they can't stop.
it's this moment you look at where the sun's at and you go, all right, I got about half a day to do this. Enough time? Maybe. Let's just go for it. Get a scoop of it.
The new ridge that we wanted to put in was just too long and too big and would have been too heavy.
So we
And,
decided to pour the ridge beam up there.
yeah, it was even heavy carrying it over with one side covered. We would have covered both sides.
Looks like it's working.
So far, so good. Glad I have a little hammer up here.
My 3D printed part on the foam gun broke. Of course, as we started on filling the beam up with Aircrete, the part on the foam gun breaks. No! And it set us back 2 hours and 46 minutes. Oof. Exactly, and I know the time exactly because that's how long it takes to print one of those parts. So we started printing another part, and then of course Mom said, you know, after you're done printing that part, print another one in case it breaks again. And it was just a stroke of genius.
Brilliant, right
my
there.
Mom, personally.
Yes.
Because it,
and my wife.
yeah,
Your mom.
it really worked out good. Yeah.
Brilliant.
And then this is 2 hours and 45 minutes later, and you can see the Drexel still has some foam. That Drexel foaming agent obviously is good. Keeps foam for a lot longer.
I know you can't see anything, but now you can.
It's like the coolest dad, that dad right there. To be out here right now doing this, that is incredible. What is he, 50, 60? He's out here doing this? Oh, that's crazy. He deserves a raise. A big, big, big raise. Standing, I don't know how high, 10 feet in the air, filling a beam with foamcrete. That's awesome. Oh boy. This foam is way more foamier than it usually is. Wouldn't you say? What's most interesting is that this thing continues to consume more and more of this stuff. You can slam it against the wall a couple times. It does help a little.
Yeah?
Yeah, it really does.
Well, you know, there's not anything really other than a little bit of water dripping down here.
It is staying in your frame. I have to say though, if you're walking under it with your eyes open,
Yeah?
not a good idea. It's a little stingy, but if you get some water and wash it out, it feels better.
That's how you get your eye drops, Mom. Don't you know? They fall from the sky.
Oh, you got extra?
We have about 5-gallon bucket.
There you go.
That's gonna make, hopefully, a pot.
Love it.
So I was a secret doubter. I never verbalized my doubts. And now that I can see their beautiful plan coming to fruition, I must say all doubts are alleviated and I'm mildly impressed.
Yeah. Set it on that. This is gonna be fun. Nice. Thank you, Jared.
Uh-oh. It's crumbling.
Look at this. See how airy it is? That's more airy than this typically is. Here's your pot. It's super duper light though. This is like still wet. I feel like I could lift this with my finger. Gotten a lot of comments about, because this thing's made out of metal, why are you putting the Aircrete in there? And really it's because we want Aircrete.
It's fun.
The whole point of the project is to put Aircrete in.
No, it has support. It has support. It has support.
Aircrete applies nothing to the structural support.
Yes,
it's only metal.
Does. No, it structurally holds all the metal together, so
It does.
it's just strong.
And the metal holds the Aircrete together.
Yes, it does.
They work in tandem. Don't breathe! Don't breathe!
Back off! Don't breathe! No breathing!
reaching the realization that it's possible we don't have enough cement. I'd put it's only halfway done.
All right, we got more cement, boys. Oh, it's soft. Oh, it gets harder, but that's soft.
It's hard.
But that's not the, this is the stuff here that was the real liquidy stuff that we were trying.
That's the last one we did.
You can see the comparison. See how these bubbles here are real tiny and the bubbles in there are real big, and they create a lot of this popping that you see on the surface here. You'll notice your foam as you mix it will start to sink in. From what we're seeing, it shouldn't do that. We're having the best luck when the foam stays.
The trade-off though is that we use more soap.
Yeah, we do. A little over a half a bucket every time we do one of these. Once we kind of got that mix right with the foam, everything went better. The pour went better, the foam set up longer without bubbling and disappearing, and it's not only lighter, but definitely seems like it's going to be way better.
Stronger.
Foamcrete, yeah. There was really no leaking.
None. We started looking at how much we had out there, and of course counting the beams and the ridge, and we've nearly poured an entire floor. I mean, a 25 by 25 floor with all that stuff.
Yeah, pour 3 to 4 inches deep.
3.5 inches deep.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
Yes.
We've basically poured the entire cement slab. That's
yeah, we did. Again, yes.
We've poured a lot of cement. We are done. They're all poured, Dad.
So we're looking for all done.
Yeah.
Part is actually stacking this thing, so I'm pretty excited about that. But first we have to wait a couple weeks, let it set up, and we need to water it, see if we can get it to grow into more, I guess. But no, water it down, hydrate it, keep it curing, and well, I'm excited to get it in the air. How about you?
Yeah, I am too. The next time we're going to use fungi, and we're going to make fungi rafters made out of
fungus.
Mushroom fungus.
There'll be a fungus among us.
That's going to be a mycelium roof.
Mycelium roof.
Fully biodegradable in 14 days. I think that's going to wrap us up for now. Got a lot done, which is absolutely beautiful. So yeah, thanks for watching. The t-shirt design of the week should be, I'm just going to pick this plain awesome because that's what I'm wearing. Oh yeah. If you like, just pick this up on a t-shirt, sweatshirt, handbag, apron, bandana, or lots of other products as well. The link will be in description to our shop. Of course, our podcast will be coming out on Monday, so stay tuned for that. If you missed last Wednesday video, you're definitely going to have to go check that one out. At the end of this video, you'll be able to see previous videos, so you can just click on that to go see that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being a part of our family, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you!
It's a fuzzy little spider web nest. Kind of weird, isn't it? Looks cushy. Looking up how they make pop rocks. It's a deep secret. You can't really figure it out how. How do you mix CO2 gas inside of this candy, right, and harden it? And then it dawned on me. What if you used a foam gun like this one, and you pushed the candy through the foam gun with CO2? That would foam up the candy, and you push the candy out, bubbling the CO2 into the candy. Boom.
You should probably clean it first though. You've got to call it Crete candy.
Genius.
Our family moved from the city to the country. Thanks for taking part in our adventure. We have new videos every Friday evening. If you would like to help us out, you can like this video, share it, subscribe, or support us on Patreon. See the links in the description.
This glue is, it's glue, all right. So did you face off with the goat?
I did. I faced off with the goat.
Did you win?
I lost. See? Actually, I won. I caught the goat. So I am a winner.
Genius.
Yes.
So 1 face point to you.
Yes.
And actually, if you turn sideways, the scratch looks like a 1.
Yes.
Yes, there we go.
Better?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah.